And so it's like once I understood how analytical I was when it came to sounds, then I was like, okay, well, how do you make this? And when my brother's computer came along, I didn't hesitate. I jumped on this shit and started making shit. So yeah, once I was able to figure that out, got deeper into it around like what 15, 16, and then I made my very first project in the middle of in the middle of in the middle of high school. I was like maybe like sophomore year. I had a whole entire project that I never released, and it was like 10, 11 songs.
Oh, damn.
And yeah, it was like 10, 11 songs. I think people only so at the end of the year school talent show, I think I yeah, I think I may have like performed maybe two or three of those songs. And then I had my very own show at this one lounge.
Mm.
My mom still has she still has the flyer to this day because that was one of her proudest moments. She was like, I got my own flyer and shit. So it was just like like the funniest is the flyer was so damn corny because it was just like me with a beach in the background like shit. My hair was all in the way. It was around the time where I had like super short dreads, like my first set of dreads. It was like I think that was just going past my ears, but they were like flying everywhere because of the fucking ocean breeze and shit. So like super corny. But I fucked with it though. It was a super dope time. 'Cause, like all my friends from high school came to watch, and that was
Mm.
that was that was that was like a super super dope night because it was just like me, them, and these orange and pink ass lights that was blinding the fuck out of me because I couldn't see nobody. I was performing the lights. All I heard was crowd roars when I was done, but like all I saw was pink and orange. That shit was bright as hell. But yeah, overall, man, it was a great time. I had started solid. I started solid since that everybody was like, listening to the words and everything. And that was actually a friend of mine that actually recorded it. Her name Madison. She's off doing dope ass. But yeah, she recorded the whole performance. I think it's still up to this day. I think if you look up like 19-year-old Derric McKinney, I think that should be enough to like uh get the performance. But yeah, it's like 19-year-old Derric McKinney first show, something like that. But yeah, it's still up to this day on YouTube. And yeah, man, it was little high school me just performing the project never released. And there was really no name to it. There was no nothing. It was just 10, 11 songs and trying to see what I could do with it. And after that, uh, that's when I started forming the very first project that I actually released. That's out everywhere now. Um, and yeah, man, like that project, that project took uh, that project took 5 years. Very first
Oh,
project
wow.
took 5 years. Yeah, the very first project took 5 years, and yeah, man, very first project. It was really just me writing whenever I really really felt it, because then um, I didn't necessarily know like or understand the process, but it was mainly like um, whenever I did really feel it, I could knock out a song in like less than 2 days.
Mm. Were
Like,
you in the
like,
zone?
but like literally, it was just like it was like a burst of energy from start to finish, where it was just like, all right, cool. Like, but then again, like the process will always vary. So of course, it either be like the lyrics first, or the beat first, or like the middle, or like the middle of the whole song. And I have to like
Mm.
add everything else to the end or the
To the
beginning.
periphery, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Or sometimes I would just have like the damn ending. Like I know I want it to end, but to
And
get
you just
there,
gotta get there, yeah.
right. So it's like shit like that. I was just like, it was, but that's the thing, like it didn't matter. I just knew like I could finish it, and I was just like,
Mm.
I would stay up all night. I didn't give a damn about school, I just stayed my ass up, especially when I started going to college and whatnot. I was like, um, yeah, man, I was really just stayed up until that shit was finished. And then, once I finally got recording equipment, that's when the real
That's
that's
when
when
you
the
took
real
off
work started. Yeah, that's when the real work is started. Cause I had everything written out. Kobe would tell you all that we have everything in like these old
in
ass
the
like
notebook.
papers. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So like these old ass papers look like old ass scriptures at this point because they're all like wrinkled and all the words are like faded and look like some shit you'll find in a cave now. But yeah, so like those papers I just have them like pretty much like vacuum sealed in a bag now and shit for like later on times.
Yeah, I mean, when we got the museum of Derrick McKinney, we're gonna need those to put on display.
Definitely, I feel like I should laminate some shit or something. But
I most definitely.
yeah, but yeah, it's like that. Um, but yeah, man, I'll say yeah, like to come back around to like when it started with my brother's computer and going to his sessions and writing and shit. And then I mean after that once my mom got me my own equipment I just never stopped. Like it didn't matter if I took a took a 1 to 3 month break. I'd always come
Mm.
back to it and it's almost as if I never took a break.